गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीद सादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु। अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। We will chant from कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यम और सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम। सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यम धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यम कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यम भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यम स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम देवपितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम् मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि ये के चास्मच्छ्रेयागंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यम्. So I can't see. Just come this side. On this chair you can come. Or Anjuji can come little. So we were seeing the portion of dharma, and we were on the topic of one does pramad in life. What is pramad? Although we know something what is right and what is not right, but knowing also, when the time of doing comes, so there is a reluctance in the mind to do it because of my previous vasanas and lack of abhyas. So pramad happens when a person is not, he may know something what is right, but because there is a absence of tapasya and practice and promptness, practice, tapasya, answerability. So a person, when a time comes, he underplays it, or he procrastinates that, or he is the one who is not doing it and somehow postponing it. So this tendency becomes more evident after some time. I have seen some people are there, they are careless in everything. It's not that in something. Their eating habits are careless, their dressing habits are careless, their writing habits are careless, their talking is careless, their timings are careless, their schedule is careless, their punctuality is careless. They have, that means like a cancer, it has spread all over their personality. So, life should be based on vratam. Vratam is the only way to counter the gush of the Vasana implementation. And what for you don't have vratam, you don't do it properly. If that vows are missing, then a person doesn't have commitment. So there is one shlok in Sanskrit, it says, Vraten apnoti diksha. So expertise in life comes by vratam. So what vratam does, that everybody has Ishwar in him. And because Ishwar is in him, therefore Ishwar's potential is also in him. So he can focus on some subject. He can remain in brahmacharya. He can remain even detached. He can meditate. He can be very quiet. He can be very industrious. He can be very sweet. He can be very, meditative. So there are a lot of hidden goodnesses a person has. But because of the preponderance of tamoguna, these goodnesses are suppressed or sidelined. So vratam is a life where you don't allow that tamoguna aspect of your personality to dominate over your sattoguna personality. So you have made a mind and lifestyle like that. I don't allow it to become active. Let it be inactive. So I say by this time this work will be completed. I go into a routine. I go into a kind of do's and don'ts. So pramad is the one, even after knowing, I don't allow my goodnesses to overpower me. So in other words, I am compromising my life. See, if somebody does not know what is right, then it is another thing. Then it is another matter, because he is habitual fault maker. If any black is there or anybody is there and you say, you should study the scripture, he said, no, I don't need it. It is not pramad, it is total ignorance. But a person knows the joy. But please note one point. Somebody told one day that, I lost very big vow of my life. I lost very big vow of my life. I'm not telling what vow he had, but he said what I should not have done or what relation I should not have I had. Therefore I lost my purity of my whole life. My vratam is gone. So I said, see, don't worry, first of all, but know the problem. Problem is, no vratam goes away, bigger vratam, unless smaller vratam are compromised. The basis of the wall, big wall, will be a small brick only. If you keep that brick, if you take brick by brick out, off and on, so one day whole wall will tumble down. So if you want to keep the wall intact, please see that all the bricks are intact. You must have compromised on a small vratam. You must have, not that all the vratam had gone all of a sudden. Nothing happens all of a sudden. When cyclone takes time to build up. Earthquake appears, but before the earthquake starts, tectonic plates shift inside the earth, which you cannot see. So it's a process. Nobody falls all of a sudden that he had a fall, or I lost the control, or I I went into extramarital affair, or I, cheated my in the office. It's not that you started with cheating of million only first. You have started with something very small, and you took it for granted that it's very small matter. I'm not like that. I will just few minutes, just 2 minutes, just a small amount. So always be very, very careful. You are treading on a razor sharp edge. If you don't have the guts to protect your small commitments with yourself, which you have promised to yourself, because promise is what you make to yourself. The promise to others we make very few, but you make many promises to yourself. And if you break your promise to yourself, after that, mind gets the capacity to break your bigger vows. It is now creeping in. Just wait. In 1-2 days you'll be out. Today you started. Today you have started. In few days you will be totally knocked out. It needs 2-3 days, 2-3 months. You will be out of all things. So, the life which the Vedic teacher is referring here, that please get over this habit. 2 things I said. First thing, you know very well from the scriptures what is right, what is wrong. Second thing, you made a rule for yourself. And third thing, you started breaking your small rules. You say, no, every day I get up at 5, today I'll get up at 6. Now one day I'll get up at 9. I guarantee it. Because mind has lost its tenacity. Mind has lost its power to hold on to. Now you have lost your essence. So there is a breakdown, what you call it. It is a breakdown will happen now. You will be totally like an animal, you will behave. And that pramad aspect is being repeated with satya, dharma, kushal, swadhyaya, bhuti, pravachan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points pramad should not be taken out. Because you will have very steep fall. You will hit the rock bottom. People say very easily, I cannot do it. Nothing is so impossible. You feel you cannot do it. I could never accept that any work, especially at a spiritual level, cannot be done. I felt if he had done little more tapasya and he had more Guru Bhakti, he would have crossed it. He lacked it. Because I analyze it, I say, why this fall happened to this person? Or why he couldn't get up? If you don't have some grit, you will be always having a fall from one fall to another fall. Fall is good in the sari only, but not like this. Sari, there is a fall at the bottom. So that is good. So now you heard dharmana pramaditavyam. Understood, no? Increase your vow taking capacity. You took a vow of doing one mala and you never fail. It has been 1 year since I have never failed. You know what will happen? Mind will want, I can do 2 malas. I can do 10 malas one day. You have grown in your sankalp shakti. Because on one mala you did not do pramad. So when you have not done pramad on a small, then bigger things also you will not do pramad. And one day you will become a champion of renunciation. But if you do here and there, then what one mala you are doing, that also you'll lose. Tomorrow today guest had come, so tomorrow this has come. I was not well. So you will not cover it up next day then, if you miss it. If you're not well, please cover it up. Guest has come, please be awake and do it. It is not, no excuse is there, because you will be losing yourself. There is a moment in your day where you are giving a personal time, and that you have developed a mind, that mind can compromise on that personal time. The mind said, okay, this guy is chicken-hearted, he's flexible. So I will, take him for granted. And all your tamogun or other vasanas, they all will erupt, and the moment you will say jap, it will give 10 excuses. So this is not the way. Let us now see. So don't break your small commitments. Always understand, big commitment is based on a small commitment. And the life, any action, any person, any endeavor in which commitment is not there, then it is essenceless, because it is not going to give you fulfillment. It is not going to give others the, surety about you. So let us now see, kushalan na pramaditavyam. We had seen till dharma. Dharma we had seen. If you don't remember, please see. Dharma we had seen, no? Satyan. Huh? No, I had not seen. Prajatantum na vivachetsi. Till here only we had done. Everybody is saying yes. They are, because they heard Satya and Dharma, therefore mixing their earlier Satya and earlier. Earlier Satya and earlier Dharma, don't mix it there. All Satya and all Dharma are not one. Wala, theek hai. Because these words have become more familiar. So they will say, "Sale Satya aaya hai, Dharma." यहाँ दूसरा मतलब है. तो सत्यात न प्रमदितव्यम, धर्मा न प्रमदितव्यम, सत्या न प्रमदितव्यम. I told few times, in speaking truth, don't be inadvertent. When I say like that, please note, earlier was said satyam vada, speak the truth. And now it is said don't do pramad. I told you yesterday, too negative means they are asserting it strongly. So earlier it was meaning deliberately untruth should not be said. And now it means even casual untruth should not be told. Casually also don't joke about it. So understand one thing, that any negativity will create a crack in your flow of thought from the divinity. Negativity will be creating a crack of the flow of divinity. And like supposing somebody is jealous. Now his jealousy, it will express as some kind of false behavior or some kind of false, what he is feeling, he has to hide his feelings. He will not say, I'm very jealous with you, I don't want to talk. He will pretend something. Pretension will come. Or anybody is greedy. Or anybody is lusty. So he will always has to hide or show something that is called a crack in the flow of divinity. He will not be very divine after that. Satya means the flow of divinity is percolating into your all veins and nerves of your personality. And therefore it is easily coming through your mouth also. Because 90% vyavahar is through speech. So what you think, what you do, it is easier for you to talk about it. So if anybody is not able to follow Satya, there is more serious fissure inside. There is a crack inside the personality. Either a ahankari person will never be true. Because he will always say something which is to protect himself. Or he will never praise anybody very easily. Because he will know that other person is little better, but he will never open it up. Because through that he has to put himself down. I've never seen one egoistic person speaking truth at all time. He will underplay somebody. And maybe about himself he'll talk more. Kami person will never be true. Krodhi will never be true. Greedy will never be true. But here the meaning is more deeper. He is saying you know that the ways are that, and therefore he will never be unhappy. He will never be happy. Because there is no continuity in him. Inside integrity and continuity is missing. So there is always a guilt. There is always a double personality. There is always a discouraging mind. There is not a very nice kind of easy to smile. That person will not easily, there is not be easily smiling. Because mind is not that quiet. It will be pretended smile. So, Satyan na pramitatavyam means knowing all that thing, at least don't break your own convictions. And I'll telling you one thing, to take bigger commitments, start taking with a smaller commitment. Somebody said, I'm going to start a business and I am borrowing 1 million from somebody. Is it okay? I said, no. It is not okay. Because you will be under loan after that. Then what shall I do? Take a smaller loan of 50,000. First see what you can do with 50,000. At the most you will lose 50,000 only. Then you will lose 1 million. And I don't know whether you are lazy or whether you are what kind of person you are. So, you don't know. So, you will be more trouble. Do something small. Take a small business. Don't start purchase taxis. Do something very small. Earn money from that. Test yourself. And then you go ahead with 100,000. Go step by step here. I have never done business, but I can tell how to do it. Don't be in a rush. Don't take all of a sudden bigger commitment. Only Swamiji, I'll do 100 mala. No need for 100 mala. Just do 2 mala. You are discovering, no, you come slowly. Because 100 mala you will force to do. Your mind is not conditioned for doing 100 mala. You'll sit forcefully for 1-2 months, mind will never do a single mala. Because what work you forcefully do, mind develops a resistance for that after some time. So have organic growth. Have organic growth. Don't have a spontaneous mushroom growth. So, Satyan na pramaditavyam. So, don't have a personality through which you will be having a very low opinion about yourself. When you live with yourself, I'm repeating it, maximum time you live with yourself, you should be happy that this work I thought and I did it. This work, this job is over. I maintain my chastity, I maintain my integrity, I maintain what has to be completed, I completed it. So there is an inside consolation, an inside gratification that I am a man of integrity and purity, you can trust on me. Because I can trust my mind. When you can trust your mind, then you have established yourself in truth. That this I cannot do. Satyanna pramaditavyam. But off and on, if you do something else, think something else, slowly it will become a habit. So, pramad is a habitual error-making tendency in spite of knowing what is right, in spite of knowing the pros and cons of our action. But it is a habitual problem. Habitual problem. So it is, one tortoise was there. So tortoise was crossing a river. So on the bank, the tortoise met one scorpion. And the scorpion said, please take me across. So the tortoise said, so we can't trust you because you bite. You have a very terrible stink is there. It is very painful stink is there. And therefore, sorry, I cannot take you across. He said, no, I promise you, I will not bite you. He said, don't eat your words away. He said, why not eat your word away? So tortoise put the scorpion on the top of it. And the mouth of that tortoise was protruding out. And he was swimming. And on the top, a scorpion was there. So they went the midst of the river. In the deep river, the tortoise was going like that, slowly, slowly. The scorpion bit. Bit 1-2 times. Now this tortoise got upset. He said, see, I told you that, you don't bite me. So this scorpion said, I also did not want to bite. It's my habit. He said, why you bit him? Just like that. So we also have many just like that habits. That is called pramad. Just like that. And just like that will take away your all inner beauty, the inner flora and fauna that you have, that protects you, that armor inside which is there. If that is broken, you don't know what you will lose after that. Your character may be lost, your integrity may be lost. Of course, cheer has gone long back. Your power of promise is gone because you promised something. When you cannot keep promise with yourself, so you cannot keep promise with others also. Because you are not a person, not a promising person, you are not that. Because you break your own promises. So I think your presence and absence will not make much difference in somebody's life. Because you are not a man who can be trusted. You are not the one who can carry somebody's load because you yourself are so loaded with your own thoughts. When you cannot handle your thoughts and your life, how can you handle somebody else's life and else's thought, else's actions? How can you do seva then? Because you are not happy and a man of integrity from inside. You are not worthy of seva. You will create more problem in the name of seva. Better you don't serve and get yourself in order. They say, no, get your house in order first. So get your mind in order first. You're not fit. You will create problem everywhere. And therefore, satyana pramaditavyam. That means let your conviction, action, emotion, notion, scripture all have a seamless flow inside. Seamless. Like somebody is singing. Sometimes seamless singing is there. There's a flow of the rag continuously going on. Or somebody is speaking. He is not grappling for words and expression and ideas. Sometimes I have seen a speaker are searching for a word. They are grappling to get the ideas. They forgot. The flow is not there. It is not flowing. So when Sat does not flow, Sat and Anand are one. So Anand also doesn't flow then. Understood, no? So that you have to make. It will take time. It may take years. But know the inner engineering. Then you can handle yourself in very easy thing. If you keep on breaking everything inside, so you are going to make a very big mistake in due course. Just wait. Very big blunder is going to happen. Therefore, seeing a person, you can make it out how far he will go. How far this boy will go, we can predict from now. The way he is, or the way she is, we can make it out. How far and how wide this person will travel in his life of remaining life of 40 years, 50 years. Because in him Satyam is there or not there. Next word is, please see, अगला शब्द देखो, धर्मान प्रमदितव्यम. So Bhashikar writes here, Vismritam api anritam na vaktavyam. So Vismritam means even casually you do not say the untruth, etc. So Vismritam api, don't forget, भूल के भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए. अन्यथा असत्य वदना प्रतिषेध. It is not that you should not speak the truth is not said. It is emphatically said. Now next word is dharmana pramaditavyam. I told you many times that you have a dharma. I stand for, I am a sannyasi, you are a grahast, somebody is brahmachari, somebody is vanaprasthi, somebody. There is a shastra given introduction. And there is a professional introduction. I am a doctor, I am an engineer, I am accountant, I am lawyer, I am chief of the army staff, I am a pilot, I am, what is it called, assistant of this company, assistant manager. It's a professional introduction. But there is a deeper introduction in yourself. And that introduction scriptures give you, that I am a sannyasi, I am a grahast, I am a vanaprasthi, I am a shishya. When you have that deeper introduction, I am a mother, I am a father, I am a teacher. When this introduction is given, with that introduction, certain do's and don'ts are there. Because that introduction should take you to some bigger introduction. So if Grahastha Ashram is well placed, that I am a Grahast will take you to the mindset that I want to be sannyasi. I want to be vanaprasthi now. So when that particular introduction, knowing that these are the roles and responsibilities, and still I slip in it, and after slipping I don't do prashchit. What happens with repentance? Next time you are more alert actually. Because one mistake means now the habit has become more deeper in you. The groove is deeper to fall now. The chances of falling have increased. The thought flow of fall you have increased by committing that mistake. Now, when you do repentance, either you do jap, do something to give you pain, especially emotional, physical pain. Toughen yourself slightly. Choose some kind of viable pain. Either you don't eat, either you write jap, or you do 20 mala jap. Bole, but you only said you don't do. No, that is a special case. Your case is another special. You do and it creates some pain. Bole, already have pain in the body. More pain is required. Now, mind about that problem, you don't have developed pain. And therefore you are mistaking it. Pramad is there because you don't have pain of doing that mistake. Increase that pain. Deliberately bring that pain. There is something called induced labor pain. I had heard that induced labor pain is also there. So you have to induce spiritual pain. अरे यार 20 माला हमसे नहीं होगा. No, you होगा नहीं होगा, no question. You better die, you will throw the body. Don't worry. Huh? What did you say? What you heard? If you die, we'll call an ambulance. We don't have money to call limousine. So, limousine क्या है? ले ना. Limousine. So we don't have so much of money. Why to waste on you? And we'll call the ambulance and we'll throw the body. Don't throw cremate properly. Okay, we'll cremate. Don't worry. But you do jump at least. दर्द सहो थोड़ा सा. अच्छा, do Vishnu Sahasranam Archana. Do long puja. Something you, and tell to the mind, you got it. No? Now this is the result. Go through it. Next time it will be double of this. This is how you get out of pramad. So next time when the tendency will come, the mind will say, he is a tough guy. I have to go through the, फिर problem create करेगा हमारे लिए. He will create lot of problem after that. And one day you will be out of it. Dharmat na pramid. Dharma is very important thing. It is a dharma to study. It is a dharma to chant. Whatever your roles and responsibilities are, if you slip, there is nothing called single mistake. Always understand. There is a series of mistakes. Therefore, teachers are strict. There is nothing called one mistake only. After that, you will continue that mistake. You will become liar. You will become hypocrite. There are many such things will come. You will become inside. You will be discouraged. You will have a low opinion about yourself. You will postpone another work. There is a series of work. Today means there is many work is there. It is not just 2nd April. 9 o'clock, one work, 9:30 another, 10 another, 12 another, 1 another, 3 another, evening another. And with every work there is answerability, people are there. Your conscience is there. It is just, if you fall then, again it will be difficult to get up. By the time another work is over. So dharman na pramaditavyam. Because you took for granted. You took for granted. Acha bhai, I am not taking for granted. You take many things for granted. And what you take for granted means that what value and importance that action had, that dharma had, you did not give that value and that importance. You took it lightly. Because you did not know that on that are based many more things. On your morning mood is dependent afternoon mood. On that is dependent evening mood. On that is dependent the night mood. Somebody says, Swamiji, please talk to me. I said, my class is there at 6. Well, it is only 5 o'clock. No, I don't talk. Why? I don't know what you will say. And it will create another channel of thought. So don't talk to me and don't come around me also. I cannot come around. No, don't come around me. Don't put jug, etc. Don't do anything. Just keep quiet and see my serious face at that time. Because I am absorbed at that time. Don't talk. Don't talk. That person has not come. This is not the... I just don't want to talk. I am very serious in the work that I do. I mean it business. I am not casual. Whether it is getting up in the morning, sleeping, writing, reading, it is dharma. It is dharma. Whether you are there or anywhere I go on. It's not that when I am not there, somebody is sleeping, I can sleep late, or nobody is there. And no class is there, let me sleep. Nothing like that. Dharma na pramaditavyam. What is the shishya dharma? Agya. Agya samna susahib seva. Obedience, humility, seva. Acha, what is grahas dharma? Yajna, taking care of the whole family, maintaining the house. What is vanaprasthi dharma? upasana. What is sannyasi's dharma? Meditation, tyag, revel in the self. It's not that anything I feel I'm doing that. Feeling has no value here. Next word. I hope you're understanding that. Next word. Kushalana pramaditavyam. Here Bhaskara is Kushalat means Atmarakshat karmanaha na pramaditavyam. Now be very careful. Kushalat has two meanings. One is it is interpreting dharma. Everywhere dharma is not in black and white. Somewhere it is a grey area is there. So, but it is dynamic because it is based on your conscience. Dharma is based on your conscience. Acha? It is not that simple dharma at all time. Acha? I'll give you the example. In Valmiki Ramayana, Ramji is going to the forest and the chariot is going on. I told also, Dasharath ji ran behind the chariot. Ram, 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 Ram. So he said, stop. He came down, he said, Pitaji, don't do this. Please go back. Allow me to follow your dharma, my dharma, and your dharma. Your fame is based on dharma only. We should not do something that I lose my own good fame. Everybody wants, people should not take my name lightly. I should not be a butt of ridicule. I should not be, bhai unke tarah na mat ban jana. Don't become like that. Again he went away. Again 2-3 times it happened. Last time he told to charioteer, Suman, bole, don't stop now. Let him scream. He said, but you will go away, I have to go back. And he will scold me. He's a king. And then Ramji only once he said, lied. Krishnaji does every time. But Ramji said, please tell him that I didn't listen. I didn't hear. So dharma is not that it's something dynamic. It is not stagnant all the time. That some butcher is going to kill the calf or the cow and he has come in your yard and he's asking where is the cow. You said it is in my yard. There is something you have to say, no, I don't know. Understand? No? So that is called, you have to interpret it. You have to know what is the way the dharma is here. What is the way the dharma has to be practiced here. What is the general and valid expectation of the people with me, of someone higher on me? What is their expectation with me? I'll give you one more example. This comes in Mahabharata. Where it comes in? Durga, Bhagavad. Devi Bhagavad, I think also it comes. There was a famine, not family, famine. Everybody was saying, water, water, something to eat. There Vishwamitra entered one Chandal's house. And the dog's meat was being kept. So Vishwamitra started eating the dog's meat. Chandal said, what are you doing? You are a rishi. I am Chandal, forget about it. He said, my question is right now of saving my life for higher purpose. if I don't eat, I will be dying of starvation. So this body, all what I have done will be lost. It will take another 50 years to be born again and to again start from which stage I am. He said, I will do prashchit after that. I'm cutting the whole story short. But let me sustain my body. Well, is it not a dharma? Well, it is a kind of a dharma. But maintaining the body and allowing it to die is also a dharma. Somehow I have to protect my body for my bigger cause. It is the question of bigger adharma or a smaller dharma. It is not good and bad. It is between better worst or worst. Which is a worst. To do what is a worst. He said, then what will you do? He said, I'll do repentance. I'll do after that many days of jap to get out of this. But at least I'll save my body. And I'll continue my sadhana. He said, Acha, come, have water. It is not written, somebody said. He said, no, I don't take somebody's water who is touched by somebody. He said, what? You can eat this and now you are saying you can't drink water. He said, problem was of food, not the water. Water I can find out somewhere else. So, kushalanna pramaditavyam. This is the inner meaning. What Bhashkar writes is regarding the body. Don't be careless. Health, exercise, medication, anything related to good sustenance of the body, don't be reckless. And you forgot the medicine, or you don't do exercise, or you ate something which doesn't suit you, or you didn't sleep well. Your routine is not okay. You are awake till late. You are awake till late. You have no schedule. Or you are watching television. Or you are over watching the mobile and destroying your eyes. This is called, because you don't know that you will be misfit for serving. So body means medicine, routine, exercise, food. You are eating chips and chunks. Soya chunk, so much soya chunk you are eating. It is not good for you. You will become chunky Pandey. So much you are eating here and there. There is no time for you to eat. In the late night you are eating so much. Late night you are having cold drink, Fanta, Campa Cola, Pepsi, and 3 bottles you are taking in one day. Once in a while it is okay. But 3 bottles you are eating there. And you are taking the chips and hot dog and all these things. And you are having cholesterol problem. You have a cholesterol. You have a blood pressure problem. And so much salt you are taking in the food. On the salad you put more salt. You sprinkle the salt with the sprinkler like that. It is not coming out. This is what you are doing. And you forgot your medication. So ultimately your body will be spoiled. Then you will not be able to serve. Kushalana pramaditavyam. I hope you are understanding that. You are not going to the doctor. You are postponing your visit to the doctor with the excuse that there is archana today, parchana today, and that talk is there, that is there. You are postponing your visit to the doctor. You may have to go to ENT. Your hearing is a problem, nose has a problem, a throat is a problem, or tooth is a problem, or you are afraid of going to cardiologist, or you are afraid of going to gastro doctor. Many problems you have, you are postponing it. Just because this is there, that is there, this will always be there. And it is difficult to get back the damaged organ. Rather to maintain the correct organ, it is easier. You will never get your feet back. You will never get your knees back. The same knees you will never get. You have a long life. Same eyes you won't have. And nobody can judge your health more than yourself. You only will know where is pain. You only will know what is disturbing. Don't try to eat haldi and try to cure by the YouTube methods. They are all nonsense, most of them. Haldi and jeera and ginger. You have a serious problem. That is also good for a certain, but not totally. It needs some more medication. Doctors have not written, the generic things are there. You may have a particular issues. People will not understand. People will reject you when you become a liability. Your parents have to spend a lot of money later on. You will limp. Later on you will start limping. Understand, no? But you are inadvertent in your that. So don't live as a liability. That medical aid also cannot give money now. Additional money is required. So please correct it early. It is easier to do that. Kushalan na pramaditavyam. Acha. Next. Only all is for me. It is what everybody is saying. Next is bhutyaina pramaditavya. Bhuti. Bhuti here Bhashika writes mangal yuktat karmanaha. That is mangal. Anything that is good for you. What is that? Two things are there. First is regarding the money matters. Because you need the money to sustain yourself. So don't be inadvertent in getting money or the things which you need in your life. You should have something so you can earn money. And therefore, if any skill you have and you can grow that skill, so don't be indifferent in honing the skill. You are a writer, you are a dancer, you are a politician, you are an engineer, or you are anything. Please work hard to get the money. Don't just be lousy and lazy. Then you say, I'm not getting a job. You should work hard. You will get a good job. Don't be neither here nor there, neither this side nor that side. You are the fence, neither here nor there. Neither you are sincerely pursuing this path, neither you are sincerely pursuing that path. So you will have no value there also and no value here also. Because you are uncommitted in both the areas. So be committed somewhere. Bhutyaina pramaditavyam. Don't take it lightly. Because, you can get some money. You don't know how. Unless you earn from then you will have some kind of self-respect will grow. As per your ashram. So you should have that. Don't be pramadi. Somebody told me that not that people are unemployed here. Unemployable. They don't work hard. They don't work hard and therefore you can't employ them. It is difficult to work with them. Rather than, there is a lot of work. There is a lot of work. Not that work is not there. So, bhutyaina pramaditavyam. Understand, no? So, देखो कितनी warnings हैं. कितनी warning दिया गया है. So, you should please do something. Don't live a aimless life like that. अच्छा, हाँ, next word. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. If you read Bhashya, it is written tehi niyamena kartavya. I don't know you saw or not. You saw that? Tehi niyamena kartavya ityartha. Which page is this? 64 page line you can search. So, self-study, pravachan, or your listening of some good scriptural text is mandatory as eating and bathing. You need bathing of mind more than bathing of body, because mind gets much dirtier or dusty in 1 second. Body takes still some time. So don't pramadi means I will miss the class. Today my uncle is coming. Very easily a person misses the class. Very easy. He doesn't miss food. He doesn't miss what is it called, eating. He'll cover up breakfast. Supposing he missed it, so he'll say, keep my breakfast. I'll be coming at 11. I'm going. Otherwise, for the Govindas, he will have. Govinda. And one restaurant there, chai roti. Roti and chai. So from there, somebody, I cannot miss it. I'm so hungry. Anything I want to have. You should be thirsty for. I have to listen. You know, I go in the flight. I go, sometimes no talk is there. I listen to some talk. And this is the best time in the airport is there. Nobody to see, don't disturb. I'm very quiet. Nobody will talk. Listen something. Acha, there is lot of things I have. I will listen something, some song or some talk of somebody else. I'll listen. There is something, some matter is there for me to enrich. It freshens you. Don't be, today I am not feeling good. Today uncle has come. Today that marriage is there. And pravachan also. Don't miss the pravachan. If you are doing pravachan, don't just skip the class. That for today my stomach ache was there. Skip them. Take medicine and continue. So nobody is come. One person is there. Continue with that. One person is enough. Don't just miss so easily. So swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Pramaditavyam means that you are taking it lightly. You are taking it little, what shall I say, with not seeing the consequence of it becomes a habit after that. The danger is that it is going to percolate as a habit. I have seen that those take classes also. They keep on missing classes. I skip this class, I skip that class, I skip that class. Some are extremely regular in listening also. Some are regularly irregular, and some are irregularly irregular. All categories are there. Be deadly committed in whatever you do. Otherwise, don't do it at all. So that is what is here. Next is Deva Pitra Pitrakaryabhyam na pramaditavyam. Deva Pitra regarding puja and japa, etc. Don't do pramad that I miss my puja today. Those too much busy. Night is there. If you missed in the day, night is there. And therefore I told you yesterday, completing the fixed work at a fixed time in a fixed manner. That is called alert life. Not completing it, if you miss that time, next time the same puja will become very difficult. If you completed well on time, then don't do puja at the puja time that I am doing. They are supposed to be there. Hari Om. Not that you there, you can do there. That time is there. You will not get time with me after 4 or 5 days, then you can do any time. Otherwise, some people come there to receive me and see off me. So they see off me, that Swami said. After that, they go to their rooms and do their own Vishnu Sahasranam, puja, etc. Then while it is getting over, then again they show their nice face. But I am very alert. I know who has disappeared and who came. If you have any problem physically, that is another thing. You have pain or something, then you can rest. But bask in the grace of the Lord. Allow Him to, and chant your mantra. Do prayer. Seek forgiveness. That is called, because they are the one who are controllers of your life. The unseen factors are around you. They can create some kind of disease. They can make you fall somewhere. They can create somebody not liking around you. They can create some problem in the mind, I forgot something. Or my Shraddha may go away. So they are the devatas are all around in it. So please pacify them. Please keep them pacified, happy with you. And therefore you perform certain puja. You give them, offer them naived. Deva Pitra Karyabhyam na pramaditavyam. Similarly, Pitar also. Pitar means you do tarpan, etc., which I had mentioned. Don't do pramad in that. Bole, chalega, kya puja hi dve Swami ji. I'm serving this person or doing puja, same thing. Both have different result. Both have, don't mix them. Both are required. Serving the people is required. And doing puja, both have different results are there. Kyun? Yesterday I was coming, so I saw Archana going on in the temple. What interesting was. Hariharan was doing Archana here. Then here, I think Kaushiki was doing. Somebody was doing near Archana. Then I went on the top, I heard your Archana. So in the same ashram, concurrently 3 places Archana was going on. Very happy to know that. I like when this chanting goes on. Ram Sasnam Archana he was going on. Here Vishnu Sasnam Archana was going on. Same time. This is Devatas will be pleased. And they will bring something good for you. Devan bhava yatanina te deva bhavayantuha parasparam bhavayanta shreya paramavapsyata. Ishtan devan hi vo devaha. Ishtan bhogan hi vo devaha. Dasyante yagya bhavita. They will give you some ishta. They will give you something. Some good thought they will give. They will give you some good idea, shraddha. So please don't have, because it will become a habit to postpone. Problem is here. Problem is that it will now become your habit. Every second day you will start skipping it. Well, Swami, can I miss the class? No, continue. Why? Because you will start missing every time. You are a lazy guy and therefore you will start missing. Can I be late? No. No. You can miss only when you are having heart attack. If you are having heart attack, then you take rest. Or you have 4th law of motion. So then you can miss. But if you are, what is it called? If you are healthy, don't because uncle has come, mummy has come, daddy has come. Don't say all these things. Come and tighten yourself. Oh my God, yes. So, Deva Pitra Karyabhyam na pramaditavyam. This is what Gurudev has taught all of us. Matra Devo Bhava. Dekho, you hear from childhood, it is in from Upanishad. Pitra Devo Bhava. Acharya Devo Bhava. Atithi Devo Bhava. This we will see tomorrow. Time is over. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.